Hello and welcome to your Niagara News Update for Monday, November the 28th, brought to you by bulletnewsniagara.ca and ikfadtv.com. I'm Annie Sylvester. First, a look at the weather in the region from Environment Canada. Tonight, cloudy skies with rain beginning this evening, accumulating from 10 to 15 millimeters. Temperatures at 9 by the morning. For tomorrow, rain accumulating to 25 millimeters. Winds from the northeast at 30 kilometers per hour and a high of 12 in Niagara Falls. For full details of your weather in the region, just go to bulletnewsniagara.ca. Well, Premier Dalton McGuinty was in town this weekend for the Liberal Party's provincial council meeting and, among other things, touched on Nick Melenda's bid to wire walk on the Niagara Gorge. He called it an exciting proposal, but said he's going to leave it in the hands of Niagara Parks commissioners for now. Here he is this weekend talking about the issue.
It's an exciting proposal, but the responsibility rests with the commission. They're going to have to decide on that. So when I speak to the issue, I have to speak about it in a balanced way, and I have to walk a fine line. Get where I'm coming from with this? I'm really going to have to leave it to the commission.
Melenda himself is optimistic that the Premier did not flat out say he will not intervene if the outcome is a no by the Niagara Parks Commission, who have strongly rejected the idea but have yet to rule on the formal proposal submitted by Melenda 2 weeks ago. And keeping with McGuinty's visit, the Premier received a standing ovation when he told an audience in Niagara Falls that he has no plans to take a run at the leadership of the federal Liberal Party. Here he touches on the subject briefly when asked about it at a press conference.
I just thought it was important because there's a little bit of a undercurrent out there which keeps getting back to me. Some of the folks around me, I thought it was important to shut the door once and for all. At a time, especially, Rob, when people are craving certainty and stability and predictability in their lives, insofar as we can grab hold of that today, I think it's really important for me to affirm my commitment to the people of Ontario.
McGuinty was returned to a third term of office in the legislature when Ontarians went to the polls on October the 6th. The meeting, which took place this weekend, was also an opportunity to have caucus members and key party workers to get together to talk about what worked well during the campaign and what did not work well. McGuinty also took the opportunity to make it clear this weekend that the Liberals are prepared to seek common ground with the opposition parties when their proposals are in line with his party's own general principles. He called them a party of the centre. For more details of his visit, go to bulletnewsniagara.ca. A 36-year-old Port Colborne man was arrested after a crowbar attack on Sunday night. Niagara Regional Police say an Elgin Street homeowner and a friend saw a suspicious man lurking near some vehicles parked on the homeowner's property, and when they confronted him, he pulled out a crowbar from his jacket, seriously injuring one of the men. Neighbors helped subdue and restrain the suspect until police arrived. Further investigation also revealed one of the vehicles had been broken into. Police also allege the suspect was in possession of a push knife, which is a prohibited weapon in Canada. Facing several criminal charges is Chris McCraig, and residents of the Elgin Street and Elm Street areas who believe that property has been stolen from their vehicles are being asked to call detectives at 905-688-4111. Toronto police have arrested a former Niagara Falls emergency room doctor in connection with child pornography investigation. On Thursday, officers executed a search warrant at a residence in Toronto where they found computer equipment allegedly containing child pornography. Kevin Spate, 39, is charged with 2 counts of possession of child pornography and 1 count each of accessing child pornography and making child pornography as well. He worked at the Trillium Health Center in Mississauga and previously worked at Greater Niagara General Hospital. And you'd better watch out. It's the Festive Ride campaign that's kick-started with police in St. Catharines for the 2011 season. Niagara Regional Police Service, together with officers from Ontario Provincial Police and Niagara Parks Police, conducted spot checks in the Garden City, stopping more than 1,500 vehicles this weekend, which resulted in 3 impaired driving charges, 10 suspensions, and a variety of other highway traffic charges as well. Well, we're going to take a short break here, but stay with us as we have some great video coverage of Santa Claus parade action in the area.
Hello, my name is Albert Zappatelli, and I'd like to welcome you and your family to Zappy's Pizza and Pasta in the great city of Niagara Falls. Our goal is simple: to provide the freshest and tastiest homemade food the city has to offer. There we are. Nothing frozen, nothing processed. Just back to basics like my family taught me. Thank you and enjoy.
Welcome back. Well, Santa Claus is definitely making his way across the region, and this weekend there was lots of action for jolly old St. Nick. First to Welland, where on Saturday night thousands turned out with lawn chairs and blankets to line East Main Street to watch the parade procession. Involved in the lineup were dozens of school and community groups, including some fantastic floats. Candy and hot chocolate rounded out the evening for those with a sweet tooth, and in the grand finale, Santa Claus himself helped throw the switch on a giant Christmas tree at Civic Square. St. Catherine's waited until Sunday for their parade, and the weather was less than ideal with a light drizzle that just wouldn't give up. Spirits remained high though, and the turnout was fantastic. Let's take a look.
I think today's parade, given the weather, turned out fantastic. We're glad to see the crowds out. We had about 30 to 40 floats this year. The highlight, as always, again this year, was our reindeer comet. And of course, Santa and Mrs. Claus. It's not a Santa Claus parade without them, but we had some great bands and great floats. We have some live entertainment on stage. We have the Golden Hammers. We have Juggling Jay, the eccentric juggler, coming on. We've got some free pony rides for the kids, some bouncers that are free. TD Bank is handing out some free hot chocolate, and we have free crafts for the kids.
This is our foreground, and on our foreground we're going to focus on color, line, shape, texture, balance. Remembering we have to have balance or our tree will tilt.
So we're making ornaments for the tree.
Different kinds of mixed media.
Oh, it's such a great sense of community to do something like this. People come out and they just feel like they're a part of the city.
And with that, we close out today's newscast from everyone here at bulletnewsniagara.ca and ikfadtv.com. I'm Annie Sylvester. Have a great night, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.